So in fan war a while back, I had Disney's Lion King Simba battle Ginga's leader of Ohu, Weed. As you could guess, it didn't end well for Simba because Weed was just more agile and more experienced. But I'm pretty sure one thing stood out to all of you. Weed's special move, the Battōgas. Yes, it's definitely one of the most absurd attacks that's appeared in fan wars thus far. But if you remember, I also said there were 7 other Battōgas out there. But what are they and how different are they? Well, today we're going to take a look at all 8 of the Battōgas. First up is the Zetsu Tenru Battōga. The Zetsu Tenru Battōga is ultimately the most powerful of all 8 Battōgas and the Battōga that comes to mind of any Ginga fan, as well as being the only Battōga that actually appeared in anime form. The way this Battōga works is that the attacker jumps in the air and spins while biting. The spinning is incredibly fast in order to do fatal damage, more than enough to tear off a bear's head. Up next is the Metsu Henai Battōga. Even though it's not as powerful as the Zetsu Tenru Battōga, the Metsu Henai Battōga is still known as one of the most dangerous ones in the franchise. This Battōga creates a star-like shape which can usually cause fear and confusion for the opponent and creates great damage. As well, the most important weapon in this attack are the teeth. However, this Battōga was only used in the Ginga Nagara Shigen story arc, the Wolf arc. Up next is the Retsu Genmu Battōga. The Retsu Genmu Battōga has the same principle as the Zetsu Tenru Battōga, but the trajectory is the complete opposite rotation of the Zetsu Tenru Battōga. But this is a more unique Battōga since the only known Retsu user is Retsuga. Up next is the Randaryushin Battōga. The Randaryushin Battōga may only have 2 known users, but it is definitely one of the more unique of the 8 Battōgas. The Randaryushin Battōga's movement is more serpentine, making it harder for the attacker to hit the user. And that's pretty much all there is to say about it. Up next is the Shutosu Battōga. The Shutosu Battōga is performed by the attacker focusing his entire body weight into his paws, then giving sharp hits with his front paw to the opponent's most vulnerable body parts. This Battōga can be made even more deadly and effective with sharp objects. Up next is the Zanhishu Bunshin Battōga. The Zanhishu Bunshin Battōga is definitely the strangest of the 8 Battōgas. This Battōga allows the user to carry other dogs or wolves inside him. So yes, a fusion if you will. And when this Battōga is used, the other wolves or dogs inside the user can come in and out however they want as a surprise attack in battle. And it also triples the amount of damage done by attacks. Up next is the Sai Raijin Battōga. The Sai Raijin Battōga is performed by the user moving with great speed, while cutting off all the sharp objects like stalactites and icicles hanging in high places, and throws them towards the opponent with great speed and accuracy, often resulting in the death of the opponent. And finally, the Geki Sensuhi Battōga. This Battōga was very deadly, often resulting in death with only one blow. This Battōga specifically creates internal damage and even in one case, actually healed the eyesight of a blind dog for some time. However, the character Mukanga created a different variation of this technique by making a mixture of Rautu Reshuken and the Geki Sensuhi Battōga. And those are all of the Battōgas in Ginga lore. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more lore about the Ginga world, then just let me know. This is One Fish Mob, signing out.